Hello, chat. Hello there. Good afternoon. A little before 3 o'clock. So, hope everybody's day is going well and we're all having a good time. You know, nobody's working super hard. And, you know, especially if you come out here and hang out and, you know, get to play a video game with me. So, my day is it's not hard. I had a very fantastic day. Hope everybody's day is going well. Shut up, myself. I forgot to turn the thing on. Hey, Shane Mullins, what's up? Appreciate you. It's Madcap, yes. We are live. We're gonna do some Final Fantasy 7? No, not 7. 16. We're gonna do some Final Fantasy 16 action. I'm gonna boot it up. We can chat while we're going. I updated this yesterday. Dude, it's been like a solid month since I've played Final Fantasy 16. It was just like there was an emergency, then went on break, and I don't know why it does that. There we go. For some reason, it's on my secondary monitor, not on my primary monitor, and this is the only game that does that. So I'm glad I remembered it's Windows Shift and then the arrow keys. So yeah. Hey, nice. I'm not sure what the madcap is over there. It's just something we thought up one day, and I was like, we like that. And now it's just me. Honestly, I've been thinking about changing the name just cuz. And why is my borderless window not working? I was just getting the game loaded up, and it's just like, nope, it's not working. Borderless. I would like borderless windows, please. Yes, thank you. Okay, still doesn't work. Why does borderless windows not work? It worked before. 1998, dude. That's a long time ago. I was like 13. Let me switch over. Dang, bro. Why does it do this every time? Every time. I just got to deactivate and activate. I don't know why that's a thing. I don't know. Started this channel. It's been like 5 years. Dude, I didn't do anything. I should have done something for the 5-year anniversary of Madcap on the channel. I didn't do anything. Like I said, I've honestly been thinking about honestly just thinking about changing something else. Not Madcap. It's not Madcap anymore. The idea of Madcap for us was it was going to be us, like it was going to be 3 of us. There were more people. It started with 3 of us. And then it just became
Those
one.
things I said before about not being able to fight.
You didn't mean them. I know. That's not the man you are. The man I love.
Okay.
So many were injured, only by the grace of God.
What up, Isabel? I don't know, it's been so long. There we go. Had to figure out the right button.
Oh, Claire.
Appreciate you coming by, man.
What am I
Appreciate
to
you,
do?
Shane.
My wards and I may soon be without a home.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
The High Cardinal.
Leader of the Council of
Sounds
Elders,
awesome.
second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things still exist.
Not pause it. I gotta go get something real
Now
quick.
he goes by his noble title, the Duke of Oriflamme.
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it into a military stronghold, a foundation upon which to build a new Sambrec. He's already secured the support of the various army remnants, with promises that they shall be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire. One built on the confiscated property of the people.
He would rob the populace to pay for it.
Believe me,
It's because he's a
I
dick.
have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly.
'Tis
But for whatever
folly.
reason, he will not listen to me.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrec.
Yeah.
A man whose
Yeah,
stated
absolutely.
aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve the soldiers' lot within it. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke offers them a vision of strength and safety. No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men, if it did not cost him his life. But given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable. The people have little appetite for further deprivation.
Deprivation.
Irresistible when it serves
No breed.
only
No,
to
never mind.
elevate
It's a different
others.
song.
And who could blame them?
Clive,
I can't believe this game came out
would
2 years
you
ago.
appeal to the Duke on my behalf for your services to Northreach? You have the
Yeah.
respect of the soldiers.
Absolutely.
They will take you to his eminence if you ask
And
them.
you know I
And
be
unlike
royalty
Philippe,
too.
No bonds of loyalty prevent you from speaking your mind to the man. Well, will you try? You could hardly fare any worse than I did.
I mean, I will take this. Maybe a handy afterwards. What do you think?
I'll see what I can
think
do.
I definitely should think we should get that
Thank
handy.
you, Clive.
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops, yes.
Okay, thank you,
All right.
madam.
Wish me
I mean,
luck.
she is the madam. Yeah. We'll prioritize that. She is in charge of the underground. Give me a hot second. I'll be right back. What's BMI? BMI. Okay. Get the heating pad up. All right. Let's talk to this Duke.
I may have met this Duke before, at the Remembrance ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
I do just like to wander. Black blood. Black blood. Black blood. Black red rum. What the fuck? Why do you pop up right now, Ubisoft? I wasn't even doing anything to you. Shut up. Where's my dog? There he is. Didn't Jill just die? Or we got her power now. Speaking of power. Not abilities. Abilities. Got 4Gs, bro. No. I would like to max that out. I think I will. Because there's going to be one more. We're going to get Odin's power, and we're going to use it with our powers combined. We will be Captain Planet. Let's change. Fire, and let's do this one. All right.
As long as you remain, the Veil will see to your needs.
Halt! Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you? Got some
Absolutely.
business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass.
But
You should be all right. His Eminence has heard all about you and your heroics.
thank you.
Wait here. I'll go and ask.
Yeah, fetch the Lord. Tell him Sid is here, because we don't tell him our real name. Fuck him.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison. The Empire owes you a debt.
Yeah, that
I
was
shall
us.
see it repaid. But tell me, is it wealth that you seek or
Favor.
favor?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant. Yet you needn't be. A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But
Absolutely.
no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt.
It's your people.
beginning Right
It's not the
here
fucking rulers.
in
It's the
Northreach.
people.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared.
It's because of the people.
Which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place.
Dang, he's gonna change
With
his...
Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins. Plans are already underway for the construction.
Okay.
Soon enough, these thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbreque.
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town. Something they may be loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly goods.
The people will do as their leaders command. If Sanbreque is to be rebuilt, she will require a functioning government. One whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary. So that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes.
I suspect they're afraid of losing what little they have left.
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that. You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
And it
Without
has.
an empire, there are no citizens.
Actually,
And in
there are
yours,
people.
there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later.
He's like, sorry, I didn't mean to do it. I'm gonna
The
leave.
citizens revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan. It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I
Yeah,
suppose.
we should go around. We should go around and watch them.
Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
Okay.
As long as you remain, the Veil will see to your needs.
Yeah, get him, Sabine. Tell him he's fucking stupid. And then, like, if the Empire falls, there's no Emperor or royalty. Guess what? The people will still go on. You know why? Because they're people. Your fucking Empire will fall. You'll lose your royalty. Boo, boo, hoo. But your people will survive. You don't even care about that. Your citizens. He's like, well, what are they gonna do? It was like, they'll go somewhere else. What about you? Anything you say? Shut up.
You needn't fret. The creatures have been dealt with. Yeah, but what if they come back? Is there anything we can do to help?
That was too... Are you a dude? Your voice was deeper than the first guy. What the fuck? Trying to get out of the draft, trying to be able to become a woman.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
Alright, what do you think, sir, about the situation here? I don't know this place, I don't even care, but what do you think?
All right there. What is it you're after, sir?
Just your opinion, actually. I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
Oh, him. Not much. None of us traders do. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. Couldn't have the rabble getting any closer to the holy capital, could they? And now he's trying to drive us out completely, threatening to take everything we got from us if we don't clear off. If the dame said she wanted him run out of town, I'll be straight through that checkpoint, tar bucket in hand.
Oh, it's Jogobos! I love Jogobos.
I heard the dame got an icon to rid the meadows of those ghosts.
Come now, she surely cannot count a dominant amongst her clients. Can she?
Maybe. Who cares? You're such a good boy. Look at you. I want to pet you. Can I ride you? I do have my own.
A question, if you don't mind. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Don't get me started. You build a life for yourself somewhere, earning for some noble to turn up and tell you you've got to hand it all over to him. If he thinks his name and his chains give him the right to empty our purses, he's in for a rude awakening.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
We'll do whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
And that's when you get civil war, man, and people start revolting. I mean, you literally just lost your capital because Bahamut destroyed it because he was freaking the fuck out. And I was there. I mean, I helped.
Why, your stall is as ripe as a midden heap.
It's my damn bearer. He's gone and lost the touch.
I've been hearing a lot of talk about a certain Duke.
Nothing good, I'll wager.
See? Everybody hates
Going around
him.
acting like he owns the place. And with hardly a word to the dame. This is her town, not his.
I take it you'd rather she was in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, she still is. Just need his eminence to sod off back to Oriflamme.
Yeah, where was this Duke at? You know, the like 20
People
times
seem
we have to
united
save
enough.
this. Yeah.
What about the soldiers?
Fuck. Well, I don't want to say that's rude. But
Those things I said before.
it's
about
crazy
not being able to fight.
because if you go back to all the streams,
know.
which you can't
That's
because
not
I've
the
only
man you
streamed this
are.
game twice
The
on
man I
YouTube,
love.
and they're gone. So, but the people's dialogues change. Like these dudes have been like, you know, because he's a male whore and he's a a soldier, and they spend time together. And as the game goes on, and stuff changes, relationship changes and stuff, and like they, you know, not really doesn't change. It just like they add. It's just really cool.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Oriflamme.
Well, he's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. I mean, look around us. You can see the state the realm's in. The traders might not like having the screws put on them, but if they volunteered a few more of their hard-earned gil before things got bad, maybe they wouldn't have to. I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire's the best way of making sure we're all protected. And if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another have to make way for those who do, well, that's just how it goes.
I understand that because you do need to pay your military, and you do need to make sure that your fucking veterans are well paid because they're fighting to defend everyone. So, absolutely. But you can't forget about the people. Like, they have a job to protect the people as well. And that could be against the government itself.
I left everything in the capital. What?
You're the one who was talking to His Eminence.
On the Dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but it seems my words fell on deaf ears. What do you think of his plans?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do, not the other way round.
I mean, that's
Listen,
not...
I've got nothing but respect for the Dame, but I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie, not with the town or the Empire, but with my wife and children. If the Duke can get us the men and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it.
Obviously, you know, you need your best equipment for your soldiers out in the field. For your military, always should have the best. And it's like, man, hey, we gotta raise taxes. Why? Why do we have to raise taxes? Well, we're being invaded by a whole bunch of monsters that are trying to kill us all the time, and the men there that they need, like, you know, better equipment. So there's gonna be taxes. Not a whole bunch. I wouldn't say go crazy, but you have to have a way to get money.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sanbreque is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
Sabine, you are embarrassing me.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Captain, do you have a moment?
For you? Certainly. Clive, wasn't it? Thank you for last time. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along with his plan?
But to tell you the truth, I'm in two minds.
There's a big ass
It's
fucking
my
giant
sworn
thing in the
duty
background.
as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
Exactly.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved. The Dame included.
That's right. I did.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could tear Northreach apart.
And she's probably right. Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now. Protecting the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how. Well,
from who?
Duty calls, so I better go. Thanks again.
We're gonna go kill that monster in the background. It's making me upset.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
go back and do that. Fast travel. What a bitch.
Ah, Clive. How did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
I was, but...
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all. Well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls. There's no denying that. Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders. And not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sanbreque, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
I don't know about that.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation. Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
Why?
Because I realized what really matters to me.
Oh,
Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about. Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together, all of us. And with you to lead us, milady, I reckon we can do it.
Nice.
It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
All of us, standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope, and one which still lies within our grasp. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Anything for you, milady.
Yeah, absolutely anything for you.
Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the guard.
Not at all. Be my guest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
He's like, absolutely.
There may be hope for Northreach yet. Especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke, in the stubborn belief that I might still tempt him into joining hands. But I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again. Until then, Clive.
Until then.
Nice. Need it all. We need all the stuff. Let's do this one. Then this one, and then we'll go up here. So many side missions done.
Take that, you naughty thief! And that! Stop it, Renz! It's dangerous!
No, you could give me a scar over my face.
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure?
I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together.
Since we brought everyone together, all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands remain safely away from each other's throats.
That's always positive.
And firmly at the helm. Our stores are full, and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them. Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
Are you a lord? Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalamil, because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's
Good.
the mayor of Dalamil, dear child, and the vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders. Speaking of menaces,
Like how he didn't look at them at all. He was
maybe a
just
rather
like,
worrying
bang,
one
bang,
just
bang,
over the
bang.
horizon.
May there indeed.
I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention. And they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws.
Nice.
And they grow more organized by the day.
Okay, I'll go in there and kill them all.
All off just like last time. No matter how many of them there are. Won't we, Lubor?
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be. Until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills. Our best hope is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud. By finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause, and ensuring that they never do.
Sure.
Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more?
How could I refuse? I love you guys.
How could I refuse?
Yeah.
Thank you, my lord. Victor will fill you in on the particulars. I have him stationed by the Desert Gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts. Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you.
I'll go and speak with him.
Nice. Lines in the sand. It's because they're in a desert.
What's the difference between a lord and a mayor? That's easy. One of them swings a sword, the other forges them.
No. That's not right. You definitely need to build that school.
Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition. Still in Dalamil, Victor?
Ah, Sid.
I thought you'd have returned to Cosnis by now.
I did. Then I came back. I've developed something of a fondness for the place.
Nice.
And having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
Obviously,
You're not the only one.
Yep.
What does he want you to do?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits. And he said that you might be able to help me find them.
Then you've come at just the right time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once. But we must strike together, and we must strike soon at as many camps as we can. We can't give this league of theirs time to rally its forces.
All right. Which camp shall I take?
There's one upriver. Just out there, across the dunes.
Leave it with me.
Yeah, I'll go kill it right now. They're getting some
Those
defenses.
ne'er-do-wells want to band together. There'll be no match.
F5.
Faster!
I don't know how to get off. 5. Yeah, might as well just run. I saw a big one up here.
This way.
Bad salamander. Who's a bad boy? Salamander is. It's like, this is important. You should probably go as soon as possible. And you're like, yeah, sure.
That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle.
Yeah, who's a good boy?
That's him! The one who kills Locke and Fingers! Take his head off!
I can't.
Now, Torgal!
Haha! Idiots! You're all gonna die. Haha! It's not even my favorite fighting ones. Honestly, I don't like the wind one at all. It's alright. You know, they see nukes and stuff go off, explosions and tornadoes, and they're like, Clive's there.
Where are you? Ah, I see the bandits didn't pose you any trouble.
No, but that's not why you're here, is it?
No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalimil.
What is it?
The whole town's in uproar. They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
So?
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalimil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice.
Yeah.
Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who was made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing. Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
You're right.
Oh, I didn't get any spoils.
And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it. Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running, but we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing. All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly.
All right, kill them all.
Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
You're right. We should speak to everyone.
I'm glad you agree. I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a Dalmec born and bred. They listen to me. You head to the tavern.
Yay, we'll get drunk.
Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can.
My alias here is Mr. Underhill.
Stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try.
And that is all I can ask of you.
Why are you taking the bearer's side, Victor? Are you one too?
You know I'm not. Just listen.
Stop being stupid. Oh, look, it's the second
To
time.
make such a fuss outside. It's driving away our customers.
Yeah, that's all they want is their customers, but this is only the second time we've been in here.
You all along that he was playing us for fools.
And we fell for it.
Forgive me for disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer.
I'm gonna get a drink,
All
but I'll be able to
true,
listen.
I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this, at least, he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalimil. And they will thank you not to get involved.
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refused to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
All right.
Why do they always have to make such a fuss outside? It's driving away our customers.
Yes, this fast travel. Watch. Are you sure you want to fast travel? It's like absolutely. We're going to. So I can go. So I can load. It'd take longer for it to. There we go. Hilarious.
I assume the situation is hopeless?
Yes, absolutely hopeless.
There's still hope.
But they're kind of mad at you. They like really pissed. Woo.
But perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie. That a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making. But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
My headset feels
Don't
weird.
go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us. We'll be all alone. Again.
Trust
sad
me,
face.
little ones. It is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
How could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
They would not take it, Victor. It's over.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves? I thought you were better than this. But it seems you had me fooled as well.
Victor.
Forget it. Do what you will.
Can't you see he's doing it on purpose?
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor? Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. Ah, but where are my manners? Here. A reward for clearing out that bandit camp.
You should probably keep that.
I have packing to do.
Shouldn't you keep
If
that?
there's anything I can do. Anything. I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
Damn. Not all quests have satisfying endings. I mean, he didn't give us any money. He did give us some.
Why is everyone being mean to Lubor? He didn't do anything wrong. I'm going to go with him.
Oh, look at the little owl birdie. James, you're playing Chaos Theory, Tom Clancy something? I didn't read it.
If you're going to try and convince me to stay, save your breath.
Okay.
I will not put those children at risk.
Ooh, you got something new? Okay.
The bastard's been lying. Can you believe we were going to make him mayor? He would have been the ruin of us all.
I think we'd better shut up shop for today. Give people one less thing to throw at him.
Mate. Because you still like him. Because you know what he did for this town. You know what he did for this town and you're feeling bad. I mean, this pie looks good, man. Can I have like 6 of them?
Sounds like something's happening in the square.
I wonder what.
Those damned blackguards took all my best pieces. Just my luck that we were robbed by connoisseurs.
Are you looking for something in particular? Here you are. An excellent choice. My thanks. Here you are. My thanks.
Solo valuables. Absolutely. Thank you.
Go with Gilbert.
Who's Gilbert? Man, that wasn't a very good one. Tabor, give us a good ending. Give us a nice, solid ending. Anything in this town? No?
The bearer of the burning quill is within, my lord. Prithee enter.
What the fuck does that mean? I've probably done most of this.
The greater number of our order live among the masses, hidden in plain sight. Even here in Tabor, our brothers and sisters pose as common folk. If any should reveal themselves to you, I beg you keep their true identity secret.
Okay. Are you guys like assassins? Maybe with a creed of some kind, or an oath?
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of
These
note
are
since
Joshua's
last we
guys.
spoke?
Little and less, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it
yeah.
would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Yeah,
Would
absolutely.
that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
Yeah, that sounds fun. We get ability points. We won't get paid, but we'll get ability points. Or that's the. It's like our prestige. We have a secret backer.
All right. I'll go and meet with them.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake? It will lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Thank you.
Is that south?
I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
I mean, yeah, I have those in there. So this is Joshua's order. The Undying Flame.
An airship. Sounds like another lost wing. I hope the inhabitants are just as friendly.
So which way we got? Let's just go this way. So I need to go that. Yep. Short walk. Come on, Torgal.
Ah, Lord Rosfield. I'm afraid I cannot stay to talk. I must leave to collect the reports of our spies in the field.
Ah,
now
good
that
day.
you wear the Phoenix down, our brothers and sisters will no doubt reveal themselves to you too.
Nice.
Farewell, my lord. And may the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart.
He does. He's my brother, obviously. Let's see if there's anything in here. Ah! Practice. How do we get out? Baby made with Mega Flare. I'm honestly glad I didn't charge that in. I would have painted by it.
All yours, Torgal.
Good boy. He's a good boy. Yes, him is Torgal. He's a good boy. Yes. Ah, shit, we went the wrong way. It was like I was getting closer on the map. I didn't follow the road. Well, it was experience, so that's fine too. Gotta go way back. Way back. Sorry guys, went the wrong way. This is Ambrosia. She's a good girl. Point blank. Ambrosia. She's such a good girl. We'll just stay on the left side. Right? Oh shit!
This might take a while.
I can't. I don't know. gotta go through Titan's Wrath. And just a reminder, I just reminded myself I am upgrading that. Ooh, now he maxed out. Summons a massive pillar, burns all around you, also causing Clive regain health. It's so much bigger now. And you just like, because you already did that, but there's way more fire. What? That's why I gotta save up for these. I definitely want to get this one and this one because these are my favorite ones to use. And we'll play around with the other ones. Towards the blood. Hello, pretty. Okay. It's okay. Alright, so let's go left. Let's go left.
Over here!
The big guy. Like, calm down, Clive.
Nice try. Get him. It's all yours, Torgal.
Good boy. Ah! More. Oh, I can't move!
All yours, Torgal. Down, Torgal!
I can't. I can't. No, what'd I do? I hit you by the one. You were paying. And I moved my hand to the left too far, and where are you? I like my cheat ones on because I really don't have to. I can it automatically dodges this combo finishers, and what's the other one do? Oh, Torgal's action. He automatically attacks instead of me have to tell him everything what to do. Increases magic burst damage 15%. Yeah, cool. I'd rather have the auto stuff. What? Don't bark like that, dude. Freaks me out. Going the right way, right? Yeah. A little town in here, right? He says it's little ways. Little Wayne. Little ways. see why he wanted me to go this way. To clear out a new path for everybody. I feel like in my head when I do that. When I go through the first time, it's like, I cleared the path, everybody, but no, they respawn. Okay, I guess it wasn't a little town. It's a little outpost. I like how opening the door is 2 actions. You have to click on it to put your hands on it, then push. And everybody's dead. Shit.
Oh no. You'll pay for this. Thanks for this fight.
Eat shit. So he's encouraged to explore a little bit. You never know what you might find. There's a lot. Got graves here and shit. Ugh. Okay.
Whatever that thing is, they say it's their leader.
It was a great count. I was like, it was so fucking awesome. It was a beautiful fight. It was beautiful and amazing. Ah, I loved it.
Should have stayed in the past.
One liner. And
These must
more
be
dead.
Cyril's colleagues.
Damn.
You have our thanks, stranger.
Oh, nice. Survivors. Oh, there's a chest behind me.
Who are you?
Ah, forgive me, my lord. I did not recognize you. You are Lord Rosfield.
I have many names. Yes, I have many names.
We are archaeologians, tasked with surveying this site. When the echoes appeared, our brothers here occupied their attentions. Thanks to them, and to you, we were, for a mercy, able to see our duty to its conclusion.
You call that a mercy? Your brothers might still be alive if you put their safety before your duty. Surely this survey wasn't worth dying for.
We are charged with uncovering Ultima's origins. A duty of the highest import, as I'm sure you will agree.
And you think your dead brothers would agree with you too?
I know they would. They gave their lives for the cause, an honor to which all Undying aspire. Now, to what do we owe the honor of your presence, Lord Marquis?
Cyril told me of your work here, and I agreed to collect your findings in his stead.
I see.
Clive,
That is
you
most
seem kind of pissed, bro.
Great. Take them then, with our humble thanks. May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart, as it does in ours.
Okay, so now I thought they were like, they worked for him and everything. It seemed more like a religious
Think to lay down
cult.
your life for another, but for a survey. I suppose I'd better get this back to Cyril.
Yeah, give me a hot second. I still want to look around. It gives you just enough time to kind of quickly give a little quick look around. Definitely need to open this door. Oh, now, oh, that's cool. Oh, there's a little holder for it. Now I gotta push, right? Oh, no, automatic. Automatic. There's like people over here. It's fine.
All yours, Torgal.
That was overkill. Overkill for nothing. Nothing, nothing. Let's go to Cyril.
Ah, you are returned, my lord.
I have returned.
I collected your colleagues' preliminary findings. Here, take them.
Here you go, man. You get the reports. Scroll with preliminary findings of the Undying's ill state adventure in the ruins of that place sealed with the wax imprint of the phoenix feather. 'Tis the phoenix. Is that like a phoenix down? If I break it, will I come
My
back to life?
thanks.
You're welcome.
I shall study them and inform you forthwith if I discover aught that might aid you in your fight against Ultima.
Cyril, your survey party suffered several losses in Kretov. Losses which could have been avoided had the others not chosen to complete their work instead of saving their friends. Were these your orders?
No. This was their choice. Every Undying devotes his life to the service of the Phoenix. It is our sole duty. And should we die in discharging it, so be it.
Even when death is avoidable.
Yeah, because they could have just left.
I fear that this is not a point over which it would be fruitful to argue. The Undying have served the Phoenix for countless generations, and your opinion of our methods, however earnest, is not like to change them.
Absolutely.
We live to serve the Phoenix. Our very order exists for that purpose.
Cult.
And that purpose alone.
Cyril. I know that you and your brethren answer only to Joshua, but allow me to offer you a word of advice. It does not further the cause of the Phoenix To have his loyal followers surrender their lives without good reason. Provide your survey parties with an escort, that they might live to do their duty for years to come.
Imagine how much they
Think
could
not only
do.
of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how Joshua would want you to serve him. Please. For all our sakes.
Consider it, at
Thank
least.
you for your advice, my lord. If you will permit me to respond, our faith in his grace, Joshua Rossfield, is absolute. And we of the Undying will do what we believe is right to fulfill our
Yeah, but
duty
you're just
unto
throwing...
him. As first shield to the Phoenix, I am sure you understand what it means to do one's duty.
I do.
Then we are of the same mind. And it is my hope that we may continue to do our duty together.
Yeah, but you don't have to throw your life away, though. Dude, that's like 2 in a row, man. Of unsatisfactory. Reduces Ice Age cooldown. It's cool. I don't really... I like the auto stuff. It's very not very complicated. It's just really hard to do the combos and everything. And you think 50 hours into the game I would do it, but I honestly turned it back on to make the game a little easier. Alright. Oh, Cloud. We still got this whole other continent we haven't even done. And the DLC. We're 50 hours into it. Ow.
Ah, Clive. You'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yeah, some good news finally.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
Sure, man, absolutely. What do you need, man? I'm just hanging out. This is the second one.
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
It's crazy because this town's trying to help the bearers and get them all freed and give them food and places. And one town's like, nah, fuck all of them. And he can't believe he lied to us. And it's like, dude, he's still the same man. He just didn't tell you that he was a bear that could use man. Because then you'd have persecuted him like you are doing now.
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours.
I know, but...
No buts about it, all right?
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Their prices have fallen of late. We deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the army jumped at the chance.
And you had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all. And we were so close.
El? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
Yes, explain to him again. Don't re-explain to us. Thank you. And then continue on with the story.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist was speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard?
Absolutely.
How
I mean,
kind.
maybe.
Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You
Okay.
go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me.
Oh,
is
we
it?
were. I was like, I thought, are we selling? And then we bought.
It looks
Okay.
like I'm following orders till she gets back from from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but... is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, no promises. There might be blood. I'm better with blood than...
All right.
yes.
To Randalar then. And better not keep Eloise waiting.
We'll run there. So this does a really good job. It's like once I've done all these side quests in this area, we have to do the main quest to push like essentially time forward. And then shit happens. You know, the choices we make follow the story. There's no choices. It's a very linear game. Like
this is the end of the road for us.
When are they gonna let us through?
I'm enjoying the game, but it's okay. No, man, come on, you want some?
Now, Torgal!
Get him, good boy. How to get these desert roses. Good boy. Dead. Explosion. All right, let's play with a different one. It's an old lightning one. You know what? I'm just gonna play with one I want to play. Go play with this one. Here, puppies. The wrong one.
This one. It's over.
Wrong one. That one. There, get this item.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the Consortium?
Here they are now.
Assassins!
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The Consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
So normally people have to use like magic crystals to keep on them for like water, like to light fires and stuff. But bears can do it naturally, and they're like freaks, and they got brands all over them called bears. And Clive is
I'm
one.
sorry you weren't able to save them.
Because he can use
As
all
am I.
elements.
But
Well,
I
all
only
the
have myself
summonses.
to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more, and he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least.
Especially since the mother crystals are breaking.
I wanted
Like, there's
so
only one
badly to
left.
see them freed.
And it's in the other continent.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is
Shit.
under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help, and fast.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just... make sure he's safe.
See, on her hip. So, like, I would, like, if they're gonna...
I'm coming.
I could fast travel. Fast travel up here. And so, yeah, man, because since all the mother crystals are getting destroyed and, like, there's less and less, you know, like, free area to live, why not buy up all the bears that can use magic? Because then it's just like, hey, man, we got all these people that can use magic. They're well treated. They're not slaves here. And then you could have them in the army, so they're or in the military, and they're paid even better. And so there's always heat, so they can always have fire. You know, they can make water, so there's always water, so you can always drink.
What's the situation?
We just took this place back too.
Where's Theodore?
Upriver!
He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area's flooded with ether.
We just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me.
Yeah, let's go, puppy dog. Now we hauling ass.
Where are you, Theo? Damn it. The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned.
I got 10 of them. One hit.
I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does.
Oh, you a big boy, aren't you?
Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy. Now, Torgal!
Wasn't looking at my health. I should have been. It's close though. It was okay. Wasn't bad. Nice screenshot for some reason.
Clive? Theodore, you had me worried for...
Oh, damn, bro.
We have to get you out of here.
I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not.
Damn, man.
For keeping Elle's dream. Theodore!
Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo! Stop!
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you!
Elle.
Theodore.
Take care of my sister.
Theodore. Wait.
Goodbye. Elle.
You're gonna slit your own throat? You're gonna stab it? That's a massive sword. You should put it on the ground and fall on it, literally. Okay. So if they're gonna live down in the abandoned area, they're just gonna have to keep an eye on that. So if it starts to spread, they're gonna be like, "Hey, man, we have to abandon this area because it's starting to spread now." Oh, we walked all the way back.
Thank you, Clive.
This is what Meteor did the
You're
first
right now.
time, like 1,000 years ago or
That
something like
was
that.
True bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place, against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life. He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer. In more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time. How much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken, and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night, and the choice I made, and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that?
Depressing.
If anything,
Dude, these have all
I
been
was the
bad.
one
Only
who
one
weighed
story. The
him
first one we
down.
did was fine. It had an okay.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're
She
right.
jumps off.
All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo, why did you have to?
Clyde, grab her just in case she accidentally slips. Just saying, like, shit's unstable. There's water all around it. I'm assuming that's gonna be bad, right? One day it's just gonna like. Oh, I thought we were gonna play. Some of these side missions are long. We've
I
done
know
nothing
Theo
but side
wanted me
missions
to
for
move
2
on.
hours.
But I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people. Save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do. Ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be. Bringing smiles to people's faces, just like we always have. And to Theo's, wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen. The life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own, to continue helping you however I can. Whenever you need it.
Yeah, just send us a
Thank you,
message.
Clive.
Give me a
Let's
tweet.
go on together then.
What is
To
it now?
Theodore.
Trading Places 2. We got some money out of that one. Dang, we got a whole bunch of fucking experience. Oh, that's in the display chamber. You Scarlet Cyclone. Thank you, though. You gave us a whole bunch. I forgot that the sky's all fucked up, so it's all... The days are weird. It's not like they're getting shorter, but there's way more clouds. Alright, what else we got? Pretty sure that's it. And then, like, the Blight's coming in, so they lost, like, half of their country. Alright. Different. We used to be different. They used to be our home. This is a different country down here. Different country up here. No. There. Haven't even gotten to here yet. We got to go through. I don't like because we have to go around and then through this, or go all the way around the long way to here. All right, let's go home. Home. There's a class. Let's go. Let's see what's on the map. So we do got some reading tables. New music. Let's go to the reading table. Change the music as well.
Come back.
Oh yeah, Joshua had to leave. He left Yolt here. Jot?
What do you recommend?
A shirt.
I don't know. It's to boil in the brine.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of Papio nuts and all.
Trouble with your gear, or
Yeah, let's see what's up.
what do you want?
So even if I upgrade the, I already have a rune blade too. Ooh, rune belt 1.
You can thank me later.
Rune belt 2.
Yeah, that should do you. My best work, but it'll do. Yeah, that should do you.
So what?
You can thank me later.
I don't have enough for that. Okay.
Anything else?
No, I appreciate if you let me get my equipment upgraded. I'm using Ragnarok. Ragnarok. Let's read the letters. Telemon made what? Thanks for helping get the dungeon in order. Had you not rode gallantly to our rescue, I reckon our poor Anwan would, and then lot would still be stuck sailing Blightwater over in a bonner. There's always room for improvement though, so don't get your knickers in a knot should I come a knocking at your chamber door looking for spheres and ash and whatnot. What do you got? Okay. This is from Rekindling the Flame 2. What happened in Eastport with the Bears and the Guardians has been a long time coming, and I'm proud of what it could finally happen here in Rosaria. The Duchy of Old may be no more, but the Archduke Elwin's dream still burns in the heart of many, and it's through victories and these that the fire will spread. It's only the beginning, Clive, but a fine beginning it is. Because it's crazy, because he's the eldest, so he's technically next in line to be the Duchy, the High Duke, but Joshua is the Phoenix, and I think he got passed over because of that. But I don't think that's true. I think he's still the firstborn because of whatever, because they never officially announced that. But she gave up on him. She's a piece of shit. It's hard to believe Theo is gone. Every morning I wake, I expect him to be there in the stables, watering the birds and readying the packs. Yet he's not. And it's everything I could do not to fall to my knees and weep. Still, I know I have to move on. But that doesn't mean I have to forget. My brother and I built all we have here together, and as long as I still have the caravans, he will ever be with me. And I shall honor him in death by carrying on what he strove for in life. It is what I choose, Eloise. Let's see. Oh, Martha's Rest. She gave us a signboard. Nice. Yep.
The
2 hours
streams
in, we'll
awfully
do a
full
main
these
mission.
days. Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
Okay, still can't beat him. He's fucking. I found him one time. He kicked the shit out of me. Actually, like 4 times. He's the only S rank I couldn't beat so far. I mean, there's only been what, one other S rank. That one, Atlas.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
I wonder who the patron is. Ring or Swiss shot. Gingy Gingy gloves. A fallen enigma. Close. 20 more.
All done?
Yep. Thank you. It's been a minute since we saved it. How do I save? Systems. Oh, there's Joshua. He's back finally.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
I mean, he kicked the shit out of us. He did. I remember the fight. Nice cutscene. The Crystalline Dominion. Is it a slum that's called Nameless Slum? Like, hey, this is the Nameless Slums? Or it's like, hey, this is just the slums, it's nameless. Is that one of those weird questions? Ah, it's Bahamut. Bahamut. You got taken over, and then you destroyed your own country, and then you got your ass beat. Maybe not in that order. I think as you were getting, well, he was beating ass a lot.
What is this place?
It's called the Nameless Slums. It's the little girl. Oh yeah.
Don't move.
Don't tell anybody I'm here. I'm secret. Secret. Don't tell anybody. Ah, his spear stat. It's got an axe on it. I like that. She trips and falls. She's like, "I'm sorry. I have to get back to the river to get clean water."
Here, it's fresh from the well.
Yeah, dude, that little girl saved your life. You is he a prince? He's a prince of the emperor. Technically, he was supposed to be next in line, but then his father was like, no, because it was the new kid or whatever, and it happened to be Ultima, and then he killed his own dad because he thought he was possessed, and he really wasn't. He was fucking
Grandmother
tricked
told
out of
me
his mind.
spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
Like, their capital was destroyed. It was really cool cutscene. I had a great time with it. It starts flickering on my end. It's weird. You guys don't see it, but if I don't, like, after a little bit, it just starts.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima?
It was. You got played. You got used.
No, not you. This is my doing. My fault. My sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there.
What a good girl. Very mature. I mean, you have to be if she's homeless and she makes poultices. You gotta be smart to do all that.
You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Yeah, man, go out there, monster hunt, kill them, get some experience, get some money, bring it back to her. You know what I mean? It's easy. I do it all the time in video games. Everybody's like, oh no, everything's lost. It's like, nah, just go kill some monsters, do some quests, be alright. If I had to do this in real life, no, there's no way. I don't have the training with the sword or spear or magic. Definitely learn, right?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Ooh, where's there a red dot in the sky?
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Tyre.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you come in.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, we know. Ooh, now there's a new hunt. Fucking S rank. Don't know the location. Well, I have a machine. 16, what is it called? The Trice Terror location is in Dalmekia. There's something else. Now there's something new there. Let's go read that. We might go try to fight whatever this is. I bet he's hard. It'd be different
The stews
if I had like is her name Jill? forgot her name. Etel makes 4. Etel. There's 1 crystal left, crackling, and 1 man that can do it. See, oh, thank Otto. Appreciate the thanks, dog. Map. It's in what was it? West Vorik, Desert of Dalmatia. I'm not sure. Eastern, supposed to be west. Northwest, central. It's gotta be here. Well, in this area somewhere. So is located in the western area of the Valrost Desert. In the Dominican Republic, which is north of the thing. So it's somewhere over how do I place marker? Marker? R. Somewhere over here.
What do you mean, don't jump to the
Good girl.
How the hell did that bastard get?
I bet you're it.
Thanks, girl.
Nice.
We're not going to outrun this one. Stay close, Torgal.
I didn't mean to do that.
Help me, boy. I'm hurt, Torgal. I'm hurt, Torgal. I'm hurt, Torgal. To me, boy. To me, boy.
There's a good boy.
Over here.
Not as hard as the dragon. The dragon was insane. Ooh, Orcalion. The ultimate metal. It's like Mithril or something.
Someone your own size.
What is going on with my chat? Hang on, sorry. Yep. Nice. That was fun. Map. Map. Ooh, we're gonna do something from our secret from our patron.
Karen says she'll provide what she can for our voyage to Ash, and has even agreed to forego payment. Until our return, that is.
Absolutely.
Covered in nicks and lumps.
Nicks and lumps? Lot of them! Well, it must be Tuesday! Tuesday! What? Sorry.
How may I help you
That
today,
offends
Clive?
probably my English viewers or British viewers. What do you guys call? What is it? Are you British or are you English now? Are you know what I mean? It's England, right? So you're no longer British. So you're just English.
Come to claim your just desserts.
Don't worry, I'm an idiot. Yeah. We are the shadows that quicken in the firebird's wake. From the shadows to serve our Lord, those with his wings the undying. Nice. So these are the patron. Each patron is their own individual. Yes.
All yours.
Yep. 2 more?
Come again. I may have more for you.
I never had a woman tell me that. Get it? Come again.
I still say it were a compliment.
Say it all you like. It doesn't make it true.
Mate, are you getting in trouble again?
Ah, Clive. I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
She's been annoying me.
I'm not here for mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
Ash,
As
get
soon
it?
as the Enterprise
Ovens?
is ready. We'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
And tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
Yeah, don't fuck her ship up.
All right.
Took us forever to make that
all
thing.
right.
Took us
If
like
it will get you
45
out of
hours
my
to make
hair.
that ship, to get that far. And we
But
haven't even really
interrupt
used
me,
it.
And it's over. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Barnabas Tharm, the one they call the Last King. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldamark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea. Tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canva's streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear.
Well, it weakens everybody.
Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash.
So that whole continent is hostile.
Much of the continent
Blight
has
is part
already
of
been
his
lost
fucking...
to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped. And Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore.
Ah, where we were naked and like holding each other for warmth. It was totally PC. It was totally just for survival. Even though there was a fire, we were all just like.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I?
It was kind of long.
Not that
And
it
I
were
was just
easy.
like, ugh.
The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said.
Right.
Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits.
Yeah, if you had actual
I need everyone in
intelligence.
the ale hall now.
Yeah, we're all about to get
I'll
drunk.
fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Yeah, we're about to get hammered. About to party like it's 1927.
What will it be today? What is it that you wish to learn?
All right. The Grand Cast.
Here's the latest information I have.
Okay. So Bringer Ultimate is aligned with Odin. And this dude follows him. The chick is dead now. Good. I mean, I remember that. And I feel like Bahamut, that's a friend, but he also said, I guess I owe the Phoenix my wings. And oh yeah, we had sex. I forgot. We were just like, it was off screen. You could, but in my head, that's what we did. So he worships Master Servant. Best friend, he's my good boy. He's such a good boy. Okay. And then what is this? Rescues. Okay. So that's what happened. Oh shit. Nope. Okay.
Study it well, Clive.
So the hideout, we need to go here, and we're gonna leave from here to go straight across. Yeah, this is where we were, concentrating on. Do you believe in magic? What was that?
One must understand one's place in the world.
Oh, these are. So we destroyed that one. All right, this is the old capital up here. It's all gone now. Northern territories were gone. And this has been out for ages. That's the only one left. They gotta know we're
Thus ends
coming.
today's lesson.
Thank you, ma'am.
How do you split the sea, you reckon?
With a lot of effort. And he was holding it back, too. He didn't just split it. He was holding it back. And then he was like, you know what? I'm done. And then let you go. Let's go talk to the old man, too. Tell him about our adventures.
I have no reason to assume otherwise.
Well, then that changes everything.
I guess I'll talk to you, Joshua.
Clive, you must listen to this. Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject. And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me. Now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example, one that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus? I would think not, few have. But there was once a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins, and though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait, you said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And so, you see now why I must accompany you to Waloed.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us, though in this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss. To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua, if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall.
Yeah, we're about to get
I need
hammered.
To speak to everyone before we leave.
Oh, we need to have a meeting.
Right away.
Sorry. All right. I want to talk
If
to
it
him.
please your grace, might I one day borrow the chronicles for a short while?
Of course, Lawsman Hippocrates. You need but ask.
Hippocrates. You still can't talk to you? All right, fine.
Mid said I could ride the Enterprise next.
Not right now. You can't.
She said I could.
Neither of you will. We're both grounded. Go to your room. They're like, what's that mean? You're like, nothing.
My apologies.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why. So I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot.
Damn.
I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract unwanted attention, as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going.
Why are we not taking Jill?
And a scout. Preferably a good one.
Oh, we're gonna lose Gav.
Gav. Do you know of any?
You bet your ass I do.
I like how he
Might
still blinks
borrow
his,
some
his
of
bad
Lady
eye.
Vivian's maps, though.
See it?
Just in case, like.
He still blinks that
What if
eye.
you dropped us off at the Shadow Coast?
Even though it's
You need
closed,
to
it-
retreat into neutral waters, fly merchant colors, and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name.
No,
But
no,
like
it's
hell
not.
am I leaving anyone behind? The ship
Mid.
ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike.
Okay,
You're
that's
to
why she's
stop
not going.
anyone boarding.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... Very well.
If there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
I don't know what Joshua wanted to say.
Let me know when you're leaving. I want a word before you go.
Of course.
Is there anything else we can do? Because we're getting close to 2.5 hours, and I'm going to see what's for dinner. And if there's no dinner, I have to make pizza. something? Speak to Otto. There is somebody. Phoenix, heal thyself. We'll probably leave that for next time. What'd you want to say?
I am certain we will find what we seek in Ash, and learn the truth of Ultima's origins.
How do you split the sea? Clive! Here you go. Think you can help?
I mean, I could have just went here and went. All right, we'll save that for next next time. We'll come in here. We'll do this one more mission, and then we'll set off. And we'll see what's on the Great Beyond. Appreciate everybody coming, hanging out. This has been Final Fantasy 16 Part 22. If you don't want to miss it, go ahead and subscribe here on YouTube. I do get more people on YouTube, and you know, appreciate everybody here. And I hope everybody has a great evening. And you know, tomorrow, Saturday, I probably won't stream anything. I might start making videos for the weekends, just like short little tidbit videos. Not you know, like 45-minute videos to an hour of me playing like Dawn of Man and StarCraft. So, you know, so look forward to that in the next couple of weeks. I'm gonna probably do a couple hours a day on the weekend and make them so I can have a few in backup, so I don't have to do it every week. I can do it every like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So it'll be Monday will be Yakuza 3. Tuesday will be Avowed. We'll do Assassin's Creed on Wednesday, Assassin's Creed Shadows, so don't miss that. Fallout 4 on Thursday, and Fridays will be Final Fantasy 16. So if you don't want to miss any of that, go ahead and hit subscribe. Give me a like. Leave me a comment down below. Appreciate everybody coming hanging out. Hope you guys have a great evening, and we'll see you Monday. Same time. It's going to be 3 p.m. Mountain Time to about 6. Just depends on what we got to do. So I'll see you guys later.